All right, now let me show you how this ngFor directive responds to the changes in the component state. So on the top, I want to add a button. With this button, we want to add a new course in our list. So here we can handle the click event and bind this to a method called onAdd. Okay, now back in the component, let's add this new method here. So onAdd, we call this .courses.push, and we push a new object here, ID 4, and name is going to be course 4. Save, back in the browser. So here we have 3 courses. When I click the add button, we get a new course here. So Angular has this change detection mechanism. So whenever you click a button, or whenever an AJAX request or a timer function completes, Angular performs its change detection. It looks at our component. It knows that this courses field now has a new object. That's the course with ID 4. So then it will render that course using this template. Now similarly, we can add a button next to each course to remove it. So button, remove, and here we can handle the click event and bind this to this expression. We're going to call onRemove method in our class. And as an argument, we can pass this course object that we have in each iteration. That is the course object here. Okay. Now back in the component. So similarly, I'm going to add another method onRemove. Here we get a course object. Now to remove this from an array, first we need to find the index of this course in the array. So this courses.index of this course object. We get the index, and then we call this courses.splice. So we go to that index and delete one object. Let's try it. So back in the browser. Now if I click this remove button, course number 2 will be removed. There you go. So once again, after the execution of this onRemove method, Angular performed its change detection. It realized that one of the objects in our courses array is no longer there. So it removed the corresponding list item in the DOM. Now similarly, if we modify an existing object, again, Angular will refresh the DOM automatically. So let's change the name of this method from onRemove to onChange. Back in the component, rename it here. Now, instead of removing this course from the array, I'm simply going to change its name. Update it, like that. Let's test the application. We forgot to change the label, it doesn't matter. So when we click this, the name of the course changes. Again, this is change detection in action. In the next lecture, we're going to look at this change detection from a performance point of view.